You have to waste it. You need to waste it. Very, very good. All right. Okay, so we started from 31, right? Remember in our previous class we stopped at 20. 30 schools, I mean 30. So we started from 31. And then as I said before, that sign of pericolo is always found 150 meters before the danger, right? Hope you remember. Good. And now we're talking about the same sign of pericolo, but this is called segnale di semaforo verticale. Talking about a traffic light that is in vertical, right? Vertical meaning the one that stand. Okay. This sign it can be on vertical and it can be on horizontal. Horizontal, the one that sleep. So vertical now, let's do calculation. The vertical one, this is the red, is up. The yellow is in the middle, the green is down. When it is horizontal, the red will be here, the yellow will be the middle, the green will be down. Okay? So your horizontal to this side, that is how it could look like. Good. If your horizontal to the other side, the red will be at your left. If you go to the right, the red will be at your right. Right? But when it is vertical, it will stand. And this sign is found 150 meters before the traffic lights. So you see it before the traffic light. This is called preaviso. All right. Number one, attention.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un semaforo.
You see this sign that is referring to preannuncia, announcing un semaforo, announcing a traffic light, stoplight. Okay. And it is true. He's announcing it. And the answer is well.
Il segnale raffigurato è un segnale di pericolo.
You see this sign that is referring to is a sign of danger. Yes, it's a sign of danger. And the answer is vero.
Nel segnale raffigurato, il disco giallo può essere sostituito da una luce gialla lampeggiante.
Now, it's mute, please, okay? You see, in segnale raffigurato referring to il disco giallo. Now, if the disc is yellow, può essere sostituito da una luce gialla lampeggiante. The yellow one can be replaced with a blinking light. Now, what he's saying is that this sign can be placed on the road, just a symbol without no function. So it's just a symbol that is telling you that you're going to come across a sign. You're going to get to a junction, and you're going to see traffic light. That the up is red, the middle is yellow, the down is green. This is called pre-avis. So this one is not the main traffic light. All right. So, but they say that even in this case of seeing this sign, they can also replace the middle sign, the middle one, which is the yellow one, with a blinking yellow light, which is like this. Okay? So what that means is that it's saying that you are getting close to a danger. Wash, 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 wash. All right? So that's just the meaning of that light. Right? It's just a wash sign, wash, wash. Is a not green, not danger, not allowed, but just between middle. You understand? So you wash, you go, you wash. You understand? So it can be replaced with the yellow light, just the yellow one. And it is true, Evero.
In presenza del segnale raffigurato bisogna moderare la velocità per potersi all'occorrenza fermare.
Now, he said in the presence of this sign that is referring to bisogna moderare la velocità. He said you have to moderate your velocity. Yes, it is true. As you are getting close to traffic, the semaphore, which is the traffic light, after you see this sign, know fully well that in next 150, your circulation, or next 50 meters to the place, you're going to see the traffic lights. You understand? You're going to see the traffic light. Yes, it is true. È vero. Now let me tell you something. This is semaphore. Let's assume this is traffic, the main traffic light, okay? All right. This sign here, from the sign to the traffic light is 50 meters. From the vehicle coming to the sign is 100 meters. Have that in your mind, okay? You might be wondering, sometimes you see sign of pericolo very close, not too far from attraversamento pedonale. You'll be wondering, but they say it's supposed to be 150 meters. I think from this place, I have to count, it's not up to 150. I guess, I don't know if you must have seen that. This is how it works. It's 50 meters to the danger, 150 to the place that is seeing it. So immediately you see the sign from afar, you have to start moderating your speed. If you pass the sign a little bit, know that 50 meters to the danger that is in the front. Okay, that's how it works. All right. So the total is 150. Good. So he said, refigurato, bisogna moderare la velocità per potersi, to be ready, occorrenza, fermarsi, if it's necessary, you stop. All right. Yes, it is true. È vero. You must moderate. If there's any necessity, you have to stop. And the answer is vero. Who is that? Please just let me to make sure I can really see. Please just meet me. Number 5.
Il segnale raffigurato è a fondo giallo se posto prima di un cantiere stradale.
Now, he said this sign that is referring to a fondo giallo, talking about the background, if it is yellow. Okay? È posto prima di cantiere stradale, which is these people here. Okay? So if the background is yellow, just as it's white now, if it is yellow, it's saying that is very close to cantiere stradale, which is a construction site, work in progress area, right? Yes, it is true. So you'll be wondering, what is it doing close to where they are working? Yes, if the background is yellow, saying that in 150 meters, you're going to see traffic lights that regulate this area that we are working. You understand? That is the function of it. Okay? And the answer is true. Number 6.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un semaforo con disposizione delle luci in verticale.
Now, he said this side that is referring to preannuncia, announce un semaforo con disposizione, which is the disposition, okay, position della luce verticale. As you can see, is in a vertical format, right? You see in a vertical format. Yes, it is true. In a vertical format. And the vero. You can see it in a vertical format. Number 7.
Il segnale raffigurato è obbligatorio sulle strade extraurbane.
Now, he said this sign that is referring to is an obligation on extra-urbana. So, immediately you see this sign, it's an obligation that you must obey the traffic light. Don't be traffic light. That's what they are saying, okay? It's an obligation, though it's a pericular sign, but it's also an obligation that you must also obey this sign. You understand? So that you will not hit someone that wants to cross the same road with you. Okay, it's an obligation for you to respect this sign. Okay, and it is true, è vero.
Sulle strade extraurbane il segnale è sempre obbligatorio.
Now, he said this sign in extra-urbana is always obligation, meaning you must always respect it. So if you have any question, raise up your hand and ask.
Abbas.
Yes, good evening, Captain.
Good evening, sir.
Captain, I want to know. Let me say, I want to know the meaning of this word, extra urbana. I can hear it always, but I don't know the meaning.
You always hear extra urbana.
Yeah.
Okay, but whenever you hear it, what comes to your mind, and what do you think is the speed limit of extra urbana?
Like for me, extra urbana, I think I don't know if extra. Let me say extra urbana. I think special road or what? I don't know.
Okay. Now, the word extra urbana is a general name for secundaria and principale. Now, both
Okay.
of them they have names, addition names. So if you say extra urbana, so they are telling us extra urbana, but they are not giving us the specific. They are not giving us the specific urbana they are talking extra urbana they are talking about. If they all say extra urbana, meaning outside the city,
Okay.
outside city. Okay, so if they now say extra urbana secundaria, what will come into our mind is that extra urbana secundaria, the speed limit is 90. When I say
Hmm.
extra urbana principale, extra urbana principal, it will just come into our mind, the speed limit is 110. You understand?
Okay.
But if they say
Yes.
extra urbana, it's talking about outside the city.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Next person.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Allora, this number one, this light, uh, I don't know what you something like they change it, like they change yellow. This yellow will be the other place, why the other one the other place. I don't understand that theory that you were trying to say.
Okay. My explanation on the okay. Now, what I mean is that this one is in vertical. In a vertical format is what stand. In a stand, this one I stand. If you see it now, it stand. Is a vertical.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine. Mm.
When this sign is in horizontal is when the sign will be like this. Okay. So the red one will be here. Okay. The yellow one will be in the middle. The green one will be down. This is called horizontale. Horizontal. So verticale is this one. It's standing. You see how it stand now. So if the thing now slip, the red one will be here. The yellow one will be in the middle. The green one will be the down. So now the red one will be at the right, towards the right direction that is facing now. You didn't understand, ma? That's what I was explaining.
Yes. I did try to understand you.
You understand now, right?
Yes, you have two types. Okay.
Okay, good. Bravo. Next person, please. Go ahead, just unmute and talk.
Roots.
Sir, I beg number 2 and number 3, if you play. Am.
Il segnale raffigurato è un segnale di pericolo. Nel segnale raffigurato, il disco giallo può essere sostituito da una luce gialla lampeggiante.
All
Sir.
right, any other person?
What I want to be
Okay, right, it's okay. Sostituito. Now, sostituito meaning replace, all right? Sostituito meaning replace. Okay, now what he's saying is that he said the yellow one can be replaced with a blinking light like this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other person there, please? Go ahead, just go ahead, talk, the route. That route will be David. Go ahead, talk.
It's me. Okay, now, sir, now you are teaching on vertical sign on the
Yes.
semaphore. So now you are trying to explain the horizontal. So where can we find the horizontal, sir?
It's the
At
same
what
place.
junction, sir?
Okay, finish. All right.
So at where can we see this position of this the horizontal sign different from this vertical sign, sir?
All right, good question. Now, this horizontal sign is also at the same road that you find this vertical sign. Neutrally is always on the road. So maybe you have not paid attention to it as well. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Is always on the road. So just on the road, you mostly find in urbana and extra urbana. You understand? Extra urbana, mostly find extra urbana. You understand? So it's always on the road, especially the road that trailer normally parks most time. So they can't stand it. They slip it because of the height of most trailers, something. You understand? So it's always on the same road, sir. Getting some
Okay, so
passenger.
it communicate the same sign, eh?
Yes, the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. When
Okay.
the red
Oh, good.
one is the red, when
Okay.
the yellow
Okay.
one is the yellow, when the green one is the green. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
All right. Think any other person there? All right. So let's go to the next one. Now, it's yelled the presence of the aeroplane. Aeroplane is what? Plane. Okay. The presence of the presence of aeroplane. All right. Good. Pay attention. All right. Pay attention to this question.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la possibilità di un improvviso abbagliamento dovuto ad aeroplani a bassa quota.
Now, you see, in this sign refigurato referring to preannuncia, announcing the possibility of un improvviso, which also means sudden. Okay? Improvviso, sudden. Abaleamento also means getting blended. All right? What he's saying, talking about is that coming down. All right? Now the reason is abaleamento. You see when you see flight up, it will be like a little bit down, down, stuff like that. Dovuto here means due. Aeroplane a bassa quota. Due to the aeroplane coming down at his quarter, at his place. Right? So if you are driving on the road and you see this sign, it's not saying that this is airport that you will just get to. No. You not say that 150 meters you get to airport. No. It's only saying that this area that you are circulating on that, sometimes aeroplane do come a little bit down. So hold your steering very well because of the wave and the noise. You understand? So that's what he's saying. Okay, it's not saying that the plane will just come down. All right, it's only saying that plane come down a little bit to this area. So when you are passing through this area, know that in less than 50 meters, you're going to see like a plane coming down or plane taking off, usually close to the airport. We're not talking about this one at airport. We are inside airport, no. Right? Good. Number 2.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la possibilità di un improvviso e forte rumore dovuto ad aeroplani a bassa quota.
Yeah. Devuto, rumore, noise. Il segnale raffigurato, this sign preannuncia, announcing la possibilità, announcing the possibility. Okay? Announcing the possibility, all right, of a sudden and forced noise. Of a sudden and forced noise. All right? Due to the aeroplane Abasa quarter. Due to the aeroplane coming down at this environment, at this quarter. Yes, it is true. È vero.
Il segnale raffigurato è posto nelle vicinanze di aeroporti.
Now listen. You see this sign that is referring to a post is in place near vicinanza, near close to airports. All right. So as I said before, this place that you see this sign now, airport is close to it. But it's not saying that you just follow this road to airport. Okay. So road pass through the airport. I don't know. But I don't know. I wanted to use one city to maybe like Bologna. Let me use example like Bologna. There is a road that passes through the airport when you are going to Bologna. If you know, yes, you will see this sign. You understand? Especially when you are using the other side of the Bologna. I don't know how to describe it, but I'll just let you know that kind of place. Understand? You will see this thing. Okay, it's just there as you are driving with your car. You are not using train. Okay, you will see it. What you are saying is that you are close to the airport, right? So you might hear the sound of plane coming, either taking off or descending, right? And this is figurato è posto nella vicinanza di aeroporto. Yes, answer is vero.
Il segnale raffigurato è posto nelle vicinanze di piste per l'atterraggio ed il decollo di aeroplani.
Now, he said in this side is referring to a post. It is placed nella vicinanza, very close to the piste per l'atterraggio. Piste per l'atterraggio, slope. You see the place. L'atterraggio, which is landing. And here this one again. The color is moving, taking off. We have to these two words. Piste per l'atterraggio, where the plane is slowly landing. And it can say il decollo di aeroplane, where the plane is taking off, meaning you want to come off the ground, you want to leave. All right, so this sign is close to it. So you might hear the sound when plane is leaving or plane is coming down. Right? Yes, and it is true. Number 5.
Il segnale raffigurato è posto in zone dove può avvenire il volo a bassa quota di aeroplani.
Here is what the volo a bassa quota di aeroplani. It is that is referring to a posto in which a zona is placed in a zone, an area dove where poi avvenire, where it can come il volo a bassa quota di aeroplani. Volo is talking about like flights, right? So where flights come down, right? Which is the flight also known as aeroplane. Aeroplane was airplane. This also volo here also means flights. Okay, so where normally flights come down, and it is true according to the sign. You just have to know the meaning of this word, the other one, and this one. You are good to go. I've explained it. So if you have any question, raise up your hand. Ask me.
Abbas. Abbas on mute.
Hey, I forgot. Number 1 and number 2, captain. They use one term that I don't understand. Improviso. I don't understand the meaning.
Now, I told you before, this word previso, now what he's talking about, the word prayer, which are improviso,
Viso, say,
not be proviso. Improviso, I haven't touched it. I said sudden.
okay. Thank you.
Next person, please.
Just wanted you to play this number 1 again. I've seen it now. Thank you, sir.
Any other person there?
No.
John.
Captain, good evening, sir.
Good.
Sorry, I want to ask a question. Bego. Why is it that most of your questions from number 1 to 6 always vero? I never see something like falso.
All right. Okay, good. Now the reason is because I don't teach on the FASO, because if I do teach on the FASO, it will look confusing to you. So the opposite side of the vero is the FASO. You understand? Now, whenever you are doing your quiz and you see what I did not teach, you know that it's FASO. In that way, you also learn fast. Because if I have to teach the vero and FASO together, it will look confused and complicated for your understanding. Right? So I just told you that. Now look at what he said. Remember, I said something that this is not the road that leads to the airport. He said this sign that is referring to vieta l'accesso di aeroporto. Aeroporti. He said this sign it refers to so it forbid to access airport. Now what he decided it was that is now what he decided to talk about with that.
I talk tomorrow. I'm with you. I talk tomorrow. I talk to General.
I'm talking to you. Ask me a question, sir.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about?
No.
Good. So the sign is saying that this area is a sign of pericolo, with a sign of danger, which says that you are getting close to an airport, all right, where plane take off and come down. So whatever I don't talk about here in my explanation on the vero, you know that is the opposite of my vero. So when you see it, you just put fast. So in that way, you also be fast in learning. Do you understand?
No, thanks, sir.
Hope you got it.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Go ahead.
That the same question will be said that my ask now, and me be what also.
Okay.
Yes, because on exam day now, if you can't go exam now, you know, see there now they go miss everything. You understand?
Yes.
But here now, so very, very we they understand now. What of you got to differentiate everything? That thing they confuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Now, as I said before, is this okay? Now, if I say let me see. If I finish teaching you all the vero, and then I did not teach on the FASO, it will be very easy for you to understand the FASO, because when Captain was teaching, he never taught me this thing. You understand? So if I didn't teach you this stuff, the FASO, it will be very easy for you to know the vero. You understand? It's like I'm telling you about the good side of it. That's all. So whenever I don't tell you, if I didn't teach you about the bad side, know that whenever you come across the bad one, no, this one is the bad one. No need for me to even try to crack my brain for the bad one.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
Okay. So that's it.
Yes.
It's the best way for you to also try to capture it. Okay.
Okay. Now I understand. Thank you very much. That's on the day of exam, we need to capture this on our memory, right?
Yeah. You just have to try. You just have to learn the good one. That's all.
Okay. You know, because you need to ask questions.
Yeah. Very important. You just have to learn the good one. The bad one, don't when you are playing it, it's either figurato, preannuncia una località di volo a vela. Volo a vela is talking about the kites. So you'll be wondering, nothing ever told me when all the vero I just finished saying I never talked about localita, right? All the vero. But the FASO has localita. No need for you to even crack your brain. What is local? No, this one is FASO. In that way, you go to the next one. You understand? Because if you keep doing, let's do the vero and FASO together, at the end of it, you will confuse yourself. It doesn't put the FASO yours now, Captain. That's why I fail it. You see? Okay, so we only did on the vero, and then in your own mind, you just have to this is FASO. Right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other person there, please?
No, sir.
All right. Okay, now let's look at this one here. Let's look at this one here. Il segnale di pericolo. Rafeki vento. Okay, now what he's saying is that rafeki, the vento. Vento is talking about wind. Ooh. All right. So now let me use an example. This sign usually is found on a road that has a high wind. It is a heavy wind, big breeze. All right. E.g. Sotto passaggio, galleria, gallery. All right. We also see for flyover. All right. Cabacavia is called flyover. So the reason is because those areas, for example, in autostrada, if you see this side, remember in autostrada highway, there is no house in left and right. Everywhere it just drives. So the breeze that's coming from the left and right is really much. So whenever you are driving, you come across this time, have it in mind that there's going to be there is breeze, or there might be breeze. There can be breeze. So hold your steering very well and have your focus. Now, especially if you are carrying something that is empty, maybe you're driving. Please, who is there? Please mute, okay? You are carrying something, and you're carrying a remorque, which is water, which is empty. Is there a possibility that this vento laterale, which is the high wind, can blow your vehicle, and if you are not careful, it will somersault. Bandamento, right? So this sign is telling you in advance that this road you might come across wind. So stay focused. Hold your steering very well. All right. Good. Attention.
Il segnale raffigurato presegnala un tratto di strada soggetto a forti raffiche di vento laterale.
Now, raffiche, talking about guest. Now, listen. Is here raffigurato? This I'm referring to. Presegnalare. I'm talking about this. Is making a sign. Un tratto di strada is making a sign of a road. Subject to that is subject to forte raffianche di vento laterale. That is subject to a gust of wind. Let me show you the picture. Oh, you not should be, you not have picture. Okay, don't worry, we're going to see the picture, right? So this road is subject to wind. Yes, it is true. È vero. Number 2.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la possibilità di forti raffiche di vento laterale all'uscita da una galleria.
Now, it said this sign that is referring to preannuncia, announcing the possibility of forte raffianche di vento laterale all'uscita di galleria. What is galleria, which is here? Okay, example. You driving through this road now, you're coming from that side. You just come out from here, and there is a wind coming from this side. That wind can blow your vehicle, if you are not careful, because inside this place you will not feel any wind, you will not feel any breeze. You won't even know if the rain is even falling outside. You will not know. You just be driving. Next thing, immediately you come out from this place, you will see the breeze, and the breeze will intend to even push your steering towards this direction. You understand? Because of the high breeze that is coming from this side. So this road is subject to a wind. All right? Yes, it is true. So especially when you are coming from Gallery, Cavacavia, Soto Passaggio. Yes, it is true. All those things happen. Cavacavia is talking about bridge, overhead bridge. Right? So, all right? Fianche di vento laterale uscita da un galleria. Now, attention. You see this word here, uscita, is very important. You know this one here, uscita. The first will tell you entrata. Okay? It will say you are entry, gallery. No. It's only when you are exiting. Now, if you are driving, you've been outside before. You know, you are coming from the outside. So you will not just get that breeze, that force of breeze. So you want to enter gallery, and you will enter smoothly. It's when you are coming out from the gallery. That's when the breeze will come. Woo. It's like you are coming from outside, where there is hot heat, and there is breeze. And you now open door and enter inside the house where there's AC. You will feel the difference. You understand? So also with this, if you are coming from the outside and you want to enter the gallery, you will not feel the breeze. It's when you are coming out from the AC, entry inside the sun, then you will not feel the breeze and the sun. So also with vento laterale, okay? As you are coming out from the gallery, you will feel the breeze. It's not when you are entering, all right? Good. Uscita di galleria, and it is vero. Number 3.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la presenza di un viadotto esposto ad improvvise raffiche di vento laterale.
Now, you see this sign that is referring to preannuncia also means announcing la presenza di un viadotto. Viadotto is this one. See it. Okay, this bridge, this one here. You see no arcs for left and right. Then bridge coming out from that place. Il genere raffigurato preannuncia, announcing la presenza, announcing the presence of un viadotto, which is a bridge, exposed to, the word exposed to here means exposed. So the viadotto is exposed of improvisa, is exposed to a sudden gust of wind, side wind, which is side breeze. All right? Yes, it is true. There might be a sudden breeze. You'll be driving on top of this bridge. There's no breeze. Then you will just see, So what you will do when you see this sign, just relax, put your steering very well, so that the breeze, if it is waving your car, if you are driving that kind of a small vehicle, you can be able to control your steering. And the answer is 0. Number 4.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia zone soggette a forti ed improvvise raffiche di vento laterale.
Now, you see this sign that is referring to, okay? Preannuncia zona soggette, preannuncia meaning announcing zone subject forte e improvvisa with a force of sudden gust of wind. You are not expecting it. It's a gust. You are not expecting it. It will just come. You understand? Of vento laterale, which is wind from the side. Right? Laterally, this side. Vento means wind. And it is true.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli telonati o furgonati.
Now, you see this sign that is referring to preannuncia, announcing un pericolo, announcing a danger, che è maggiore, a danger that is very high. Per il veicolo, a danger that is very high for a vehicle. Telonante, which also means tarpaulin. This vehicle that has tarpaulin. Okay? Or furgonante, which is furgone, this bus, this van. Right? So it's very dangerous for these two vehicles that I just showed you. You know why? Because if they are not carrying anything, the way the breeze is hitting, it can easily move the vehicle. All right? Yes, it is true. A vero is very dangerous for it. All right? Number 8.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia di procedere con prudenza tenendo saldamente il volante.
Now, what I said before, saldamento il volante is that hold your steering very well. In this that is referring to preannuncia, announcing the procedere, it announcing that you proceed with prudence, and either you proceed with prudence, meaning with carefulness. Right? Tenendo, hold it. What do you need to hold? Saldamente, suddenly. Il volante, suddenly your steering. Okay? So you need to hold your steering very well in this kind of food. Yes, it is true. You have to. And the answer is
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un pericolo che, in caso di forte vento laterale, è maggiore per i veicoli che trainano rimorchi.
Now, listen. You see, this that is referring to preannuncia, announcing a danger that in the case of high wind from the side, which is vento laterale, high wind, okay? It's like, go to show picture now. Good. Look at it. You see, it's coming out from gallery. Next thing, see the wind is coming from this place. You see, the steering will be the vehicle will be pushing the wind will be pushing the vehicle toward this direction. So that's why they say you have to hold your steering very well, so that as the wind is pushing your vehicle, you yourself will be turning your vehicle towards the direction it's supposed to be going. This is another direction for other vehicle. Okay, so the wind is pushing your vehicle, so you yourself have to hold your steering very well and direct the steering to the direction it's supposed to. Okay, you are coming out from Galleria, not when you are entering. Uscita. Il si è raffigurato preannuncia un pericolo che, in caso di forte vento laterale, è maggiore. The word is major for the vehicle that traino un rimorchio. A vehicle that is towing a rimorchio. All right? This is rimorchio. So this is the vehicle. Vehicle. Let's assume is this one or this one that is towing rimorchio. And the rimorchio is empty. What will happen? The breeze is very pericolo. Pericolo is what? Danger.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli a due ruote.
Now, he said this sign that is referring to preannuncia, announcing in caso di forte vento laterale, in the case of a high wind, un pericolo is a danger that is no, sì, scusami, il segnale raffigurato preannuncia in caso di forte vento laterale. Un pericolo is a danger that is major, that is very high for the vehicle of two tire. Yes, it is true. A vehicle of two tire in this road is going to be facing a very high risk. How? This kind of wind is blowing and you are driving a vehicle of two tire. I don't know if you ever drive bicycle when there is wind, when there is breeze. You will drive bicycle, the breeze will be pushing you. I don't know, yes, because me I've done. When I'm driving bicycle, with force, the wind will be pushing you. It's like you are not moving and you are moving with all your power, you are moving. So this thing is very dangerous for vehicle of two tire. And it is true. È vero. Okay?
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli che trainano caravan.
Yes, he said this sign that he's referring to. All right? This sign that he's referring to. Preannuncia, announcing. In caso di forte vento laterale, in the case of a wind, un pericolo, a danger that is major for the vehicle that traino a caravan. So a vehicle that is towing this caravan is also known as a remorque. Okay, a vehicle that is towing this caravan is very dangerous for it. All right, it's a very danger for that vehicle. Yes, and it is true. It's a very high danger for that vehicle. Towing it to the bridge because it is empty. Now the word caravan here, they are telling you that the caravan is empty. Okay, when they talk to the wind will go blowing it. It's just saying that it's not because the caravan is not heavy. There's no engine on it. It's like it does not have steering to control it. Okay, you are the one controlling it with your own car. All right. So if the breeze is blowing, boo, 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 if your caravan is not careful, maybe you can carry your caravan. And if you carry the caravan, definitely it's dangerous to the vehicle. You understand? Very dangerous to the vehicle. I mean,
Il segnale raffigurato richiede, in caso di forte vento laterale, di procedere con prudenza tenendo il volante con una presa più sicura.
now listen. In this that is referring to, richiedere is telling you, which is also mean required of you. In caso di forte vento laterale, in case of that wind, okay? Of procedere. Now, you proceeding with prudence. So you need to proceed with prudence, which is carefulness. tenendo le volante, we say tenendo also mean hold the steering con una presa più sicura with a good grip. Hold the steering with a good grip of safety. Presa, safe grip. Okay? With a good safe grip. You grip it very well for this wind so that you will not carry your car. Not like carrying you. Like what it means is that you hold yourself very well. In case the wind is pushing your vehicle to the left, you'll be turning your vehicle to the right, right? Because of the wind does. Okay.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, la necessità per i veicoli telonati di rallentare e all'occorrenza di fermarsi.
Now listen. In this area is referring to preannuncia, announcing in caso di forte vento laterale. In the case of this wind, it is necessary for the vehicle telonati. It is necessary for a vehicle of tarpaulin. Tarpaulin is this kind of vehicle. Look at it. You see, it's not a board, it's a tarpaulin. Right? Also mean a cover of tarpaulin. Right? Veicoli telonanti di rallentare. So he said, in case of this wind from the side, it is necessary for that tarpaulin vehicle of slowing down. So you have to slow down. And all'occorrenza fermarsi. Now, if it is necessary, stop. So if you find out that this wind is too much on you, you that is driving this vehicle, stop. And the answer is true.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, possibili sbandamenti dei veicoli provenienti dal senso opposto.
Now listen, you see, in this scenario is referring to preannuncia in caso di forte vento laterale, all right? Possibile sbandamento di veicoli provenienti dal senso opposto. Sbandamento meaning skidding. What you mean by skidding is that it will be pushing the vehicle coming from the opposite direction. So if this road is doppio senso di circolazione, and then you are coming from this side, another vehicle coming from the opposite direction. If the wind is coming from the other direction that the vehicle is coming from, the vehicle will be pushing your own vehicle, the wind will be pushing the vehicle towards your direction. All right, so have that in mind. So if you see this side, have it in mind that this thing is placed at the right or at the left or wherever side. Okay, so if you know that it is there, have it that the vehicle that is coming from the opposite direction, it might be getting pushed towards my own direction. So what am I going to do? Let me stay attento. All right? Yes, it is true. Provenienti da senso opposto, which is opposite sense of movement.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che aumenta all'aumentare della superficie laterale del veicolo.
Now listen. He said this that is referring to preannuncia, announcing in caso di forte vento laterale, in the case of this wind, okay? Un pericolo, a danger that increases. Is aumenta, aumentare della superficie laterale di veicoli. Now, it increases the superficie, also mean surfaces of the side of the vehicle. The surface of the side of the vehicle. The breeze is coming from the side, laterale. Okay, it will increase its pushing. Yes, it is true. È vero. Right? So if you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me.
No question, sir.
So you understood. Now, number 34, talking about segnale di pericolo generale, the general danger. General danger, generally. This danger is generally. Okay? Now, if you look carefully, you will see that there is this sign of dot that is on that place. So, what is the meaning of that dot there? That sign there. All right? Now, good. Let me explain. This sign A, it can be placed under other sign, right? This sign A can be placed in other sign. What this sign is saying is that on no danger, that is the meaning of it. On no danger. So if you find this sign on the road, it's saying that this road you are circulating, there's a danger, but we don't know the danger. If you see it under any sign, it's saying that, oh, this sign that we are seeing now, there is a tractor on this road, but we can't really tell you if the tractor is going to come from the left or the right. All right, that is just the meaning. So if you see it under something, whatever you see it under, it's saying that this thing is not there, or is there, or we don't know where it's coming from. So it's just a sign of we don't really sure, but we know that it is not there or is there. Okay?
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un pericolo diverso da quelli per cui sono previsti specifici segnali.
All right, good. He said this slide is referring to preannuncia, announcing a danger diverse are different of quelli per cui, of which sono previsti, also be expected. Specifici, which is specified segnale. So this sign is a sign that is different, okay, of which are, right, of which are specifically unknown. So it's not something that we don't really know. It's different. Yes, it is true. È vero. Previsti also mean unexpected. So we don't really know what is there. Okay? It's different. Yes. Now we're not talking about this up point, we're talking about only this one, all right? So this up point just a sign, a symbol. We are talking about this number one, only this one. And the answer.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia che bisogna usare prudenza perché è vicino un pericolo?
Now listen, you see? He said this that is referring to. He's telling you that bisogna, which is che bisogna usare prudenza perché avvicino un pericolo. He said this that is referring to is announcing that need to use prudence because is close. Okay, un pericolo, which is a danger. So you are close to a danger. So you have to use prudence. Now they are not telling you the specific danger we are getting close to. No. But we are getting close to a danger, but we don't know if you are going to jam lion or elephant. But just know that you have to moderate your speed in case you find out it's not something that you can chest with your car or you can face with your car. You better turn back. So it's just something that there is a danger but unknown. All right. Number good. This one has picture. This one has the danger noticed.
Il segnale A, integrato con il pannello B, preannuncia la possibilità di formazione del ghiaccio.
Now, he said this sign A, integrato con il pannello B. This A integrated with B. Preannuncia, announcing the possibility of the formazione di ghiaccio. Now, the word formazione is really formation. So this sign is giving us the formation of ice. Yes, it is true. So because if you look at the sign up is on no sign, but under, you now give us a specific sign. So Though it was unknown, but on that now we know that that there's going to be eyes, okay? There's going to be, so pay attention, right? Yes, it is true. È vero. A and B can stay together.
Il segnale raffigurato può essere usato senza pannelli integrativi per indicare un pericolo generico in caso di emergenza?
Il segnale raffigurato, this I'm referring to, può essere, it can be usato, it can be used senza pannelli, it can be used only integrativo, it can be used without any other sign attached. Per indicare un pericolo generico, it can be used without any other sign attached to it for indicating of danger, general danger, in the case of emergency. So they can put this sign on the road without any other addition sign, just indicating a general danger. Yes, so we don't really know the danger because of emergency. It can be placed on the road. Let's assume the road, maybe the governor wants to use the road, maybe your Sidako or the president, you understand, is coming now. They want to use the piazza. All the four corners of the city, that city, you will see something like this. They will just put the sign, 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 put the sign. So any road that will lead to the centro, you understand, they will put it. So there is a danger, but we don't know the danger. So if you have to enter, so enter in a way that in case you come across the other road, does not lead you to your destination, so you can turn. The road might be sensor Nico before. You're supposed to be running with 20 kilometers. And if you see this sign, you slow down. We don't know, but there's a danger. So immediately you get to the place they're supposed to make your U-turn, and you find out that the place is no longer your U-turn, you have to make your revise. Then you go revise. So it's a sign that is telling you in advance that there is a general, it's just a general a sign for danger. Okay, in case of emergency, it can be used. Yes, and it is true. Number 5, attention, look.
Il segnale A, integrato con il pannello B, preannuncia la presenza di binari di manovra in corrispondenza di stabilimenti industriali.
Now listen, you see this sign A, integrato con il pannello B. Okay? Preannuncia is announcing is announcing the presence of binary 1, binary 2, binary 3. This is a train. This is not a train track, okay? We're talking about industrial area. This is an industrial area where you see all those cargo train carrying load. This is where you find it, okay? This is not like a train, normal train, right? Just a cargo train. Good. All right. Now this sign together, what is indicating is the presence of binary of maneuver, which is binary of circulation, in correspondence at the midpoint of stabilimenti industriale, at the midpoint of industry. No, it did not show picture. So industrial area where train will carry cargo, all those stuff. That's what it's talking about. Okay. Now, first of all, this side is talking about their binary where their industrial vehicle is following. All right. Yes, it is true.
Il segnale A, integrato con il pannello B, preannuncia la possibile presenza di macchine sgombraneve al lavoro sulla strada.
Now, if you look at this one here, you see that there is a eyes here. Close to it, there's a vehicle. Now, what he's saying is that this road, you will see this sign maybe from December to January. From January to December, you will see this sign. It will be on the road. All right. Now, what this sign is saying is that he's not saying that summer there will be snow, winter there will be snow. No. This sign is general sign. All right. So if summertime or winter time there's a winter, it will function that there is a winter, there is a snow on the ground. So this vehicle, you will see come across it that will pack snow. Let us say winter, there's no snow. Is it saying that pay attention? In case you think that there's no snow, you might drive a little bit further, you will see snow. You understand? Or maybe there's no snow. You might just come across this vehicle circulating, spreading salt in case of snow. You get what I'm saying? So that's the function of both of them together. So they can be together forever. You understand? Good. At the season when it is needed, it become function. In this sign A, integrato con il pannello B, announcing the possibility of the presence of macchina sgombraneve. What is macchina sgombraneve? It's talking about this one here. See it? Snow cleaning machine. Macchina sgombraneve del lavoro sulla strada. The macchina sgombraneve is working on the road. Yes, he's working on the road because that is the meaning of that sign. So if you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me. All right.
No questions.
So I think, let me just stop in this 35. And let me see if I can remove to teach 35. Okay. Now, this is talking about roundabout rotatoria. Now, this sign is not found at the correspondenza, meaning at the main point of the roundabout. Okay, it's only found before the roundabout because it's a sign of danger. So it's found 150 meters before the roundabout by your view and closeness. 150. You're coming close to the sign is 100. From the sign to the roundabout it's talking about is 50. Right? So yes, and it is true. Number 1.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un incrocio di 2 o più strade extraurbane regolato con circolazione rotatoria.
This side is referring to preannuncia un incrocio, announcing a junction of 2 or more road extra-urbana outside the city. Regolato, that is regulated with circolazione di rotatoria. Look at it here. So that was what it's talking about, okay? Either 2 or more road that is regulated with roundabouts. Number 2.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un incrocio di più strade regolato con circolazione nel senso indicato dalle frecce.
Now, if you look at this, what is frecce? Frecce meaning the arrow. You see the arrow is like this, like this. You understand? Not like this. It's like this from this side to this direction. This side is referring to preannuncia, announcing a junction of poi strada, più strada, a junction of more road regulated with circolazione, regulated with circulation, nel senso indicato, in the sense of indication, della freccia, in the sense of indication to the direction. Yes, and it is true.
Il segnale raffigurato può essere usato anche nei centri abitati.
Now, he said this sign can also be used inside the city. Remember the previous one said that the sign can be used in extra-urbana. And now he's also saying that this sign can also be used anche nei centro abitati, even in the city of habitation where you and I is living. Okay? Yes, it is true. So if you have any questions, sir, just raise up your hand. Any question? All right, so there is no question. So, guys, let's do quiz. Let me see if you understand what I just finished. Since you don't ask me question. If you know that you are asleep when I was teaching, just relax, okay? Don't worry. Don't let that when I say do quick. Tell me, say, oh, Captain, I was just sleeping. I just tired. No, don't tell me that. All right, raise up your, raise up your. All right, so how many people do we have there?
15.
Let's go. First person.
Doris Sadolo.
Il segnale raffigurato è posto in zone dove può avvenire il volo a bassa quota di aeroplani.
Please play it again.
Il segnale raffigurato è posto in zone dove può avvenire il volo a bassa quota di aeroplani.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato presegnala un tratto di strada soggetto a forti raffiche di vento laterale.
Vero.
Next person.
I'm
Ruth
here.
Daniel.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un semaforo con disposizione delle luci in verticale.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato può preannunciare un passaggio a livello con semibarriere.
Passo.
Don Emmett.
Yeah.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che aumenta all'aumentare della superficie laterale del veicolo.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, la necessità per i veicoli telonati di rallentare e all'occorrenza di fermarsi.
Vero.
Jojo. John.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una zona dove, in caso di forte vento laterale, i veicoli scarichi o leggeri hanno maggiore tenuta di strada.
Sir, please, can you play it again?
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una zona dove, in caso di forte vento laterale, i veicoli scarichi o leggeri hanno maggiore tenuta di strada.
Vero.
Do you understand it?
Oh, this vehicle is scratchy or leggeri. Those two words, I don't understand those two words.
No, tenuta della strada. It's saying that in case of this wind, the vehicle can be able to hold the ground very well. So the vehicle will balance even when the wind is blowing. The vehicle can balance very well on the ground.
No.
Very
Falso.
fast.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato è obbligatorio
Favor.
sulle strade extraurbane.
Favor.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato è obbligatorio sulle strade extraurbane.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la possibilità di un improvviso e forte rumore dovuto ad aeroplani a bassa quota.
Falso.
È vero, falso, the same time.
No, I say vero. I don't say don't play that one.
Evelyn.
I'm here, ma. Good evening, ma.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la possibile presenza di ghiaccio sulla strada.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada vicino ad un aeroporto.
Falso.
Next person.
Il segnale raffigurato
Sofia,
indica da
Mukova.
quale direzione proviene il vento.
Please, sir.
Sophie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, ma. Sorry, ma. Please, sir, can you
Il
say
segnale raffigurato indica da quale direzione proviene il vento.
falso?
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un bivio per l'aeroporto.
Falso.
Sandy Best.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo maggiore all'entrata delle gallerie per i veicoli stretti e alti.
Next person.
James.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo maggiore all'entrata delle gallerie per i veicoli stretti e alti.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli a due ruote.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli a due ruote.
Vero.
She never answer her question. Finish.
Okay, Zeno mute. Sorry.
Zero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia, in caso di forte vento laterale, un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli a due ruote.
Next person.
Zeno.
Il segnale raffigurato, in caso di forte vento laterale, consente di sorpassare riducendo la distanza laterale dal veicolo che si sta superando.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli telonati o furgonati.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un pericolo che è maggiore per i veicoli telonati o furgonati.
No, è vero.
Whitson. Next person, Whitson.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una zona dove, in caso di forte vento laterale, i veicoli con rimorchio hanno maggiore tenuta di strada.
Falso. Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una zona dove, in caso di forte vento laterale, i veicoli con rimorchio hanno maggiore tenuta di strada.
Falso.
Just explain this thing just now that. Vero o falso, sir? Falso.
I detto falso.
Il segnale raffigurato può avere al centro una luce gialla fissa?
Nice to get them.
Next person.
Joy.
Il segnale raffigurato può avere al centro una luce gialla fissa?
Vero.
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 Vero. Wait.
Passo.
Devo fare un felito.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia di procedere con prudenza tenendo saldamente il volante.
Can someone tell me the reason why it is falso? Unmute. Just tell me the reason why it is fast. Can someone tell me?
Because
But
the
the
yellow,
yellow, the yellow
because
said it is zero.
the yellow light they give you, they blink, they give you blink light.
I check my last.
Captain, because not be yellow visa. They now substitute with a yellow. Not be yellow
Okay, no.
visa.
It's gonna be a yellow. It's gonna be Jala La Peggiante.
La pigiata, yes.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia di procedere con prudenza tenendo saldamente il volante.
Vero.
Next person.
Travis.
Il segnale raffigurato è a fondo giallo se
Please,
posto
sir,
prima
good
di un
evening, ma'am.
cantiere stradale.
Please come again, sir.
Il segnale raffigurato è a fondo giallo se posto prima di un cantiere stradale.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la presenza di un campo
Falso.
d'aviazione.
Next.
Joy. Roots.
Il segnale A, integrato con il pannello B, preannuncia la presenza di veicoli
here, ma.
militari in manovra.
Passo.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia zone soggette a forti ed improvvise raffiche di vento laterale.
Vero.
Next person.
Audio, that's Odiasi.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una strada senza uscita, per cui bisogna tornare indietro.
Next person.
Okafor Ken.
Vero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una strada senza uscita, per cui
Vero.
bisogna tornare indietro.
Vero.
Tornare indietro. What do you mean indietro?
Get now back.
Good. This sign, is the teller will turn back.
Now,
Falso.
right about passo.
Who say that?
Excuse me,
Ma questo è vero.
Questo è roundabout, ma vero sì, vero. It's roundabout.
Hey, is roundabout.
Yeah.
But the question say, il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una strada senza uscita. A road that does not have exit. And it goes per cui, for which you need to turn back. This time, when I was this time when I was explaining, did I say that he's talking about turn back? I always say that he's semaphore, where excuse me, a roundabout, which is
Yes.
a roundabout. Understand?
Yes.
When you say make you turn back, now faster, abi?
Faster, sì.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta l'accesso agli aeroporti.
Vero.
So this sign that is referring to, it forbid the access of aeroplane. Now, Patente they do. You want to go back plane?
No, passo. Oddio.
Yes.
Passo.
Next person.
Audio, Odiasi. Oh, yeah, on mute. You were saying something.
No, the time when you asked me, I don't know, say I don't remove my earpiece and my.
Oh, yeah, answer.
I'll be repeat them. I beg. Good evening,
Il
sir.
segnale raffigurato richiede, in caso di forte vento laterale, di procedere con prudenza tenendo il volante con una presa più sicura.
È vero.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia una corsia riservata per l'ingresso in aeroporto.
Falso.
Next person.
Yesha. No verso. Beh, mute.
Il segnale raffigurato può avere il disco rosso sostituito da una luce rossa lampeggiante?
Vero.
Rossa, rossa. Gialla, non rossa.
No, falso.
Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia che bisogna usare prudenza perché è vicino un pericolo?
Vero.
All right. Amazing, 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 amazing. I mean, you guys did perfectly well. This is good. This is good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Well done, everyone.